Man, this barbecue is a little silly, ain't it? How was a man supposed to enjoy any of this? Well, there she goes, giving me a good old-fashioned draw. I think we already did this one, right? Yeah, we can just skip over this, because we've already seen the negatives. Wait a minute. So what? You know, the thing I've noticed is that we have all characters kind of represented from Snook Game, except there are no Triceratopses, which I imagine is because they don't want to remind themselves of that part of the writing. Mia, don't sit on on the chair. All right, this is another Olivia point, namely defending her. But where's the line? Here we go. I think this is bullying. Wait a minute. This is bullying. This is textbook bullying. Oh my god, I fucking love this absolute fucking clown. But we've already seen this, and it's a mess. It's the announcements! It turns out Inco committed fraud. It's fine. Okay. Wait, stop! It's fake. Video game stop. So. Something I didn't notice. This is a bridge. This school is very suburban. If this is a forest and that's a fucking bridge. Like, I get it, right? But, oh my god. A bridge? Really? There's just a random-ass bridge? Like, the fact that it's a bridge, I only know because I went to look at the backgrounds for something, and it's called a bridge, I think. So, as they say. What happened again? I forgot what exactly happened, but she's upset. Oh yeah, because she's upset that she might get caught. Alright. We gotta get 1 point for it, but why do all this? I'm going to aim myself for thinking this, but she still hasn't really told me why she changed the pictures. I don't want to push the issue too hard, but if not now, then when? I just want to know why go through all the trouble. What were you trying to accomplish? I immediately regret my words as the pained grimace on her face drives home the mistakes she made. If I'm in the right to ask, I feel like a villain for pressing her, but out of respect for Olivia's feelings, I stand ready. Stand ready. Because to back down would be to degenerate her like all the people in the past have done. I wanted to see that people thought of my art without knowing it was I who did it. Why would you want that? Isn't it obvious? It's always the same thing. A voice takes a deeper pitch. Oh wow, you're so talented in spite of your condition. This time it's a high, shriller tone. Amazing. It's like you're not disabled at all. A voice returns, this time weighed down with contempt. For all their kind words. It always came back to those empty platitudes. Felt like they never really cared about me or my interests. It was just blind praise, because I'm doomed to never measure up to the same level of expectations. Can the wheelchair be considered foreshadowing of ending 1? In a sense, I guess. But it's not specific, and it's not tied to the ending in any meaningful way, so... The worst came of it when I found out I couldn't even fail on my own. Sound of a talon staring more paper on the floor enhances the heated words. Even when I intentionally do something wrong, someone's always there to pick me up after and assure me it's good in certain lights. Unfortunately, we don't get to pick the option I forgot to last time, because earning the Olivia point for letting her fail. Oh, it's also a requirement to be eligible for ending 4, so we're gonna have to wait until ending 4 to even figure out what the fuck the deal there is. Nobody has to live with that paranoia. Every positive word spoken and action taken to help you is just someone acting out of obligation or insecurity. It's gotten so bad to the point that I was almost being forced to accept these freaking accommodations. So I just ended up... She drops what little remains of the paper unceremoniously, cutting everyone out. I'm never going to come out on top. I'm never going to be allowed to fail. Nobody's allowed to feel anything. Okay, yeah. Nobody has agency. That's just how things are. I wonder to myself why Olivia came out here. In a small way, all of her work seems to revolve around average places, but altered with unnatural and beautiful overlays. Yeah, it really doesn't look like a park. It looks like a goddamn forest, my man. But what do I know about America? I wonder to myself, this is why Olivia came out here. A small way, all of her work seems to revolve in average places. Creating from the familiar and adding something fantastical. Yet adding in the fantastic. I look over to Olivia, seems to be lost in thought. That does sound tough. You gonna be alright? No, honestly. That's only the start of it, and I don't want to. Yeah, no, you ought to know. I want to tell someone, anyone. Right now it's just the Atacon, and I'm sure he's sick of it. Right. This crap even affects my family. You say that like you don't think they are. They aren't. And I can't change that. We need Inco in a tuxedo, and we have Slender Man. Inco, don't do that. Don't haunt your girlfriend. That's mean. She sighs. You're right. I should be a bit more grateful to them, but at the same time, it's... I know all too fucking well I could just hang out at the Payans for as long as I need to after graduation. They're just too nice not to. And the arrangement with my actual father could probably last indefinitely. I could just detach from society and leech off of everyone around me forever. And there'll just be guilt and pity. But you saw them at the pool party. They love you. I know. But you saw them at the pool party. They love you. I know, and I hate it. I just want to love them back, but I just can't. Not now. I've already wasted so much. Why am I suddenly turn around in my last year? I just ought to get out of their hair. Not waste their time anymore. Otherwise, I'm going to be the one hurting them, wasting all their patience and kindness for the years, like I already have. And I'd never be in the wrong. Who the fuck wants a free ride through life like that? That's all I have waiting for me, realistically. Damn it. Why am I telling you all this? So, here's something funny that I've begun to realize as I'm reading through this. If I am doing the long form, 1 year future Inco goes back in time and becomes someone else while his past self still exists, a lot of... Inco is going to be doing so much heavy lifting. That poor man is going to be carrying 2 characters' points on his back. That poor time-traveled dinosaur man-girl is going to be carrying 2 entire character arcs on his back. Poor guy. His own and someone else's. Ew. You know how I became so buff? By carrying 2 character arcs at once. Jeez, Inco, why does your mom let you have 2 character arcs? Meanwhile, the characters in the background are super sad. Thanks, Safi. You're great. Oh man, I love no context rock how. They're great. I'm gonna take you for a ride. Olivia clutches her throat. Her voice has gotten strained and weak. It hurts to speak at all, but she's just been letting it out. Hell, what am I doing just watching? I'm such an idiot. I rummage through the inside of my backpack again until... there it is. Pulling out a water bottle, I offer it to her. She eyes it on the ground indifferently and then immediately goes to drink it. The whole bottle is finished in one go. She drops it into the growing pile of trash. Thanks. I give a silent... Of course he brings bottled water. Of course he buys like fucking pre-bottled water, mineral water from like Aspen or something. Inco in tuxedo and on a mop. What? I give a silent nod. She looks off into the distance again, picking up her train of thought. That's why I had to do it. I had to know if I was really good at something for once. Like, really genuinely good at something. No false praise, no parasocial relations, where I'm verbally filleted so everyone can feel better for it. I had to know my art was real. That I could be something for real. That I had a way out. Eoticon assures me all the time it's good enough. Fuck. Why don't I listen to him? He knows everything by now. Anyways, he usually does. Honestly, taking all this in once more is challenging to digest, to say the least. You said you expected to get caught. Yes, I said I wanted to be. I wasn't even sure other people would see it. If you get caught fast enough and switch back, I think it was a bug. Got it fast as... yeah. Then you started getting praise all out of nowhere. Yeah, I did. It's a bit sad in retrospect. His glasses look like they're slightly askew. From one another, I mean. Yeah. Around that, I really settled in how badly I messed up. I tried to get you to notice it by showing me the submission yourself. Then you just go to the office and get it changed and no one would get hurt. End of the story. But of course, you still had your own saved. You were always so prepared for everything. She gestures to the crushed water bottle. Weeks go by, you get more praise, I get more nervous. Then today, and... Olivia's hands finally fell into her lap, limp and spent. Here we are. It's my turn to say something, I guess. I just don't know how to process all this. It's not like the friendships come with instructions. My own thoughts are muddled, pushing me to find some way to comfort the girl before me. Yet to comfort her would mean to demean her like the people I've done in the past. It's so confusing, and frustration and pity mix haphazardly in my stomach. It's nauseating. Pity for the girl that has wronged me but has done nothing really out of malice. Frustration at myself because Olivia was right, having unveiled an uglier side of me I wasn't aware of. If we do let her fail, we can get our thing, and you know what, let's just get this extra scene because it's the one I missed in the original run, so. My thoughts land on what Olivia said earlier in our conversation. You're going to tell Principal Scalar? Olivia flinches a bit. The principal? Why? About what you did? You said you expected to get caught. We can't tell them efficiently. Anything but that. Olivia shifts uncomfortably in her spot. Why not? If they found out, it's all over. Isn't that a bit extreme? Honestly, be the end of you too. It's my turn to flinch. Olivia's getting worked up again. New fear spikes through her eyes. I don't need to ask. Olivia answers anyway. You didn't need to talk about it until now. After it's nearly guaranteed to win. With the stakes, I had to make you look like you were complicit. Even worse, it was your idea. You'd be a fraud. There's that word again. Fraud. No. That word all over my record in senior year? When I'm about to find a career? Fraud. But even so, isn't that the right thing to do? I can handle it. Don't worry about me. Please, Inco. No. There's more. I told you I'm not even eligible to enter. I've already won before. I got the notoriety and the money. The winning piece is featured on the cover of Gator Monthly, and it even gets an article. That's more than a scholarship. It's a foot in the door. That's why they can't do anything about the money. It's long gone. But if everyone knows what I did. And if it gets to those magazines. She clutches the sleeves of Wani and stares me dead in the eyes. I need it to graduate. I fucking hate it, but I need it. Oh! Yeah, she's worried about her reputation getting through the mud, and she already has her foot in the door. That's what she's about. I was a little confused there for a hot minute. Happens more often than you think. It's more likely than you think. Hardy har. I fucking hate it, but I need it. It's my only way out. My only way to actually go anywhere. You're putting all your eggs in that one basket? There are no other baskets. I just can't risk it. I know, I just carried on about how, why does nobody let me fail, but this is serious. They can't know. Please, Inco. I can't lose everything over this mistake. I just can't. I can't. But fraud. God, not that. But this isn't. She grabs the sides of my jacket and yanks herself close. Jesus Christ, Olivia! I can't believe she's dying in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios, Nickelodeon, Orlando, Florida. How can you do this? The motion tips the umbrella over. Oh, it's set down. I thought it was holding it. It slips away a few feet in the breeze. It almost makes her lose her balance and fall over on me. Her breathing is erratic. Inco, listen to me. I can't lose this. I can't be doomed to be nothing. It's all I have. You can't go to someone about this. I'm begging you. Olivia's tugging me towards the ground closer to her. My jacket's starting to tear. Jesus, what the hell? I could feel her anxiety about how her hands are quivering with fear as they grip tightly at my coat. It's my fault, okay? It's not yours. You don't need to make it your problem, please. Okay, nobody has to know. It can be our little secret. Olivia exhales and lets go. All at once, she slumps down. I have to hold out my arms to stop myself from falling too. She ends up slumped over my lap sideways. Are you okay? That was a lot of excitement. No, I'm really not. The Gator girl tries to push herself up from my lap. Her attempt only ended up with her twisting on my legs and turning her face and chest upwards. She must be really exhausted. Yes, even her attempt to blow off the wet hair from her face is unsuccessful. God damn it. Is this what it's all come to? I got away with it too, but fuck, I'm just like Ben. You have the energy to get up? Not yet. Olivia? What's wrong with Ben? How are you like him? Oh, this is why you need this for ending 4, because I know you need to talk about Ben's story. She starts. Ben, it's all his fault, all of it. If not for him, I wouldn't be this thing. Somewhere off the sleep, unable to... Okay, I want to see ending 4 now, because this is a hell of a lot more than I thought was going on. And I need to know this for ending... For that... fuck! God damn it. You're complicating everything. I can't do ending 4 tomorrow, though. I can't. I don't have the voice for it. Somewhere asleep, unable to do anything, with nobody and nothing. None of this would have happened. Sounds like something I shouldn't be prying into. You don't need to tell me. But you can if you want to. Whoa. Hold on, sorry about that. Hold phone. Sometimes things just happen. You don't need to tell me. Yeah, I don't. But I did this for you, I should be honest. Can you get up my legs first? I'm starting to lose feeling. You too? Below the knees, Olivia. Fine, can you help me up at least? I take Olivia's shoulder and help her back to sitting position by me. She just leans against my shoulder. Sorry, it's been a long day. I guess I'm fine now. For now. Where do I even start? That Ben? I don't even remember how we became friends. But we definitely hung out a lot in my last year of school. Oh yeah, Ben did mention earlier that he hung out with her. We hung out a lot in my last year of middle school. He didn't care that I was in the chair, didn't treat me any different. He was cool. What's the issue then? She bops my chin with a skull. Let me finish. He was cool. But in freshman year, back then, Ben was only in student council as a secretary. I was looking forward to that yearly art show. We worked all summer on the perfect piece, Dreamscape. Disdain is heavily on her voice as she said its name. What is Ben's story? Oh, is that this? Oh, is that this? Hold a second. No, I can't go back. So that's Ben's story? I thought this was like way later. Like someone told me that there's a like I know about the variable. Someone told me that at some point you get Ben's story, but I didn't know that was this. So that's why it says in the guide, by the way, you need to take this route in order to be eligible for Ending 4, because Ending 4 requires that you know Ben's story. I didn't know that. That's weird. Whatever. The same was heavy in a voice. She said his name. Yeah, it won. It wasn't supposed to. Once again, her eyes were teary, though this time with rage. Her mouth clicked shut as she glared at me. Her eyes were closed, and her tone was once again, Jesus Christ, stop describing so flatly. Ben began advertising himself as my friend, like it was some part of his own personality. The sigh that escapes her carries a repressed anger. Even his friends started doing it too. Like being around me was an act of charity that made them better. He eventually told me straight up. I'll give him that. The voice shifted again, but this time, instead of lampoon anyone, it was an eerie facsimile of Ben. I am universally down on my luck. Not even a week later, people started walking up to give praise to my submission. It was the first time in a while that I got a compliment for my work. I thought my submission was going to win. It was exciting. Until Damien showed me an article in the school newsletter, which was written by the certain student council secretary. Half of it was basic crap about the art submission. The other half was about me. Ben had written the longest segment about that poor, talented girl in the wheelchair and practically worshipped me for my determination. Surprise, surprise, wins by a landslide. Even when my piece won, all I could remember was that feeling of just being handed a victory as charity. My whole summer, all that effort, just overshadowed. And for what? A safety net that I didn't earn. He really thought I was going to thank him. And that's the worst part, honestly. As if I would after using me as a stepping stone to climb the social ladder. I couldn't take it anymore. I told him to get out of my life, and he just gave me this look. I'll never forget it. Genuine confusion, like I was an alien for being upset. But what he said, this is your only chance at succeeding out there. I just wanted to give it all up. But by then, the money, the exposure, his fucking safety net, I just took it. He was right. He was right, and I hate it. I really, really, really fucking hate it. So that's between Ben and Olivia. I figured it was something, but sheesh. After that, I just couldn't. I shut everything out. Everyone out. Everyone was fake. Everybody didn't want to know me. Just what I exist as. Even my own family. Hell, this is all his fault. All of it. Well, what? That's it. That's the truth. I just want to graduate and get away from here. From him. He ruined my life. Because of him, I'm not Olivia. I'm Olivia. The poor, sad cripple. The title is forever fixed to my name. Oh, come on, that's not true. You're right, it's not. You're Olivia. No, that's also not it. I'm not Olivia. I'm God's funniest joke. And as the umbrella back over to us, it goes back into its spot prop between us, recreating the canopy, shielding us from the elements. Olivia looks at me to gauge a reaction. That's the sort of speech given by someone who has had years to think about it and hold it in. It's like she's just been waiting for anyone willing to listen. If she could just trust them. All this pent-up angst against the guy that ruined her life. Released at the moment where she just couldn't take it anymore. It can't get much worse for her than this, but she trusts me. It can't be much worse than this for her, but she... What she needs to hear right now... This is a bit vapid. This is the correct answer. Let's just do it. Let's just see all the stuff. I guess... I could have seen Ben's story on my first run-through. Point! I take my sunglass off and lean forward, placing a hand on her shoulder. She takes a moment to register the new side and looks right at me, anticipating whatever I'm about to say. You're not a joke, Olivia. I appreciate you trying it all, but it doesn't matter. The damage has been done. All that shit's what made you into a nihilist. I wouldn't say you're a nihilist, Olivia. Plus, I don't think that's what the word means you still enjoy. No, nihilist just means that life as a cosmic whole has no meaning to it. Everything outside of that, you can still have other stuff around it. It's just that the universe wasn't made with purpose. You can still have fun. Things can still have meaning. It's just that the universe cosmically does not. Got a better word? Well, there you go. That's besides the point. Ben did something horrible, and he didn't take your agency. What, you're saying that I ruined my own life? Is that it? Annoyance bubbles up within me as she argues back. She wanted to get caught in the act. Olivia looks at me as if I just spat in her face. The hell are you getting at, Inco? What am I getting at? Well, the fact that You can't just keep using Ben's shitty choices as a crutch. Choice of words, Anon. Inco, choice of words. Her breath catches. You need to take responsibility for your own life. Who you are and what you want to be. My words catch her off guard. And they keep coming, unbidden now. You say you're a nihilist, but you draw these amazing pieces that reflect this realistic fantasy world. And you keep saying that no one wants to know you, but you know you have the Pains, the Atacon, Liz, and me. Can you really blame any of that on Ben? Even the art contest. Ben didn't yank some evil string on you and make you swap out the submission. You did that yourself. I know it's hard, and I have trouble with this too, but please, for all of us, take responsibility for your feelings, Olivia. Oh, shit. Damn it, mouth. My rant left Olivia staring at me, mouth hung open, aghast at what I'd said. I hiss in realization, try to backtrack. Sorry, that was... Fuck you. Stopping completely, she raises her head from my shoulder and glares at me. Her eyes are heartbroken. They're enraged. They're looking for something to lash out at, but they're trusting. Fuck you. For being right. I know all that, damn it. I need a second to say it. Her eyes water and her head returns to my shoulder. Damn it. Damn it all, Inco. I'm stunned as she presses further against me, using her arms to tuck her legs closer. You only ought to come in. Fine. You're right, but how do we start? What I should do? Her voice sounds weak, but there's a conviction hidden within it. Honestly, she should have just mauled me for what I said. It's what she wants. I can do this. Well, what do you think is wrong right now? You have to be more specific. All right. What about Damien and his family? She hums in thought. And there's Liz, too. All of them would probably like to hear your thoughts. Yeah. What would I say, though? What are you feeling? Hell, just being more open in general would be something. I could feel her frowning, but also nod against my shoulder. Fine, what else? Mr. Yatacon? She scoffs. He probably already knows. What are you thinking? Yeah. He reads me like a book. He probably would like to hear you say it. Yeah, he would. And, me too. You got your turn. You've told me just now, but I'd like to hear more about you. You're my friend. Alright. Starting now. I can feel her rumbling before she sighs. I'm sorry, Inco. For all the shit I've put you through since you got here. For being a really shitty friend. For having you put up with me. I chose to be your friend, Olivia, so no need to apologize for that. Olivia looks up at me through the corner of her eye. Ben can't take your agency, and you can't take mine. I'm choosing this. You silly. Her words were strained enough from the lack of water. The regret in her voice was raw, along with honesty. Thanks. And, I forgive you. Once again, silence. I fumble with my sunglasses. Whatever I should bother with them, given the rain. Might as well, the prescription after all. We just lay back, listening to the patter of rain against our little tent. Just her and I, secluded from the world that's done so much to crush her. Man, she's really leaning against me. I craned my neck so I could turn and look at her. She looks so at peace now, even with the smeared mascara and wet hair. She has mascara on? I'm starting to lose feeling in my arms, though. Watching her like this is, Oh my god, is that a snore? I guess she must have been pretty tired. It's been a long day for both of us. Even if it's only 4th period. Did I do alright? Things said I'm pretty okay, but I'm anxious. Best I can do is be there for her. In this case, I'm letting her have my shoulder for a bit, pressed up against me. My eyes slide closed, and I try to lose myself in the pitter-patter of the rainfall. You're gonna get a cold, my man. Oh my god. Olivia jerks herself off, starts coughing into her fist. Fuck, how long? About 5 minutes, probably. Jeez, sorry. You know, I remember when you got on to me just for sitting near you back at the party. Shut up. Looks like you're improving a bit. Olivia bonks the umbrella, making it splash a bit onto me. Hey, well, anyway. Olivia stretches her arms. Things go quiet again. She finally breaks the silence. I know you say you'll forgive me and all, but I still feel like shit for putting you through all this. Now everyone's going to expect you to be skilled at painting. They're going to call you a fraud. Oh yeah, I'm just trying not to think about it. Damn it, it's all my fault. Olivia rests her arms over her knee. This scene takes forever! And it has one track and a couple of pictures. Just, like, there's a lot that's good, but come on! Just saying. Olivia rests her arms over her knees and I'm surprised she manages to bury a long snoot in them. The idea hits me. What if you taught me for real? Olivia raises her head from her hands. Taught you? Yeah, painting. For real. It's like you say, I have expectations to fulfill. Would you teach me how to paint like you do? I don't know. Tell you what, I'll forgive you if you teach me. You already said that. She looks down in contemplation. Alright. I'll teach you how to paint. But you should know I'm a lousy teacher. You've seen my working class and I'm a lousy student. I got a feeling it'll work out. Hey, don't make it weird. Yes, Professor Halford. Stop making it weird. I chuckle as I am playfully shoved by her. After that, after everything's said and done, things became quiet. Beneath the solace of my umbrella, we relaxed together, with these two shifting uncomfortably. I sit and watch as she takes her cows and shifts them to the side with one hand. Her tail comes around and presses against the paper-filled floor before her, keeping her upright as she starts to lean forward. With the strength of her tail in one arm, she lifts her hips off the floor and swings her shins fully beneath them. She smiles as she kneels before me. He's just gonna sit there. Crap, I guess I was gawking stupidly. But it was fascinating watching the girl maneuver herself in this odd yet well-practiced way. Kinda jealous, actually. Wish I had a tail to do the things she could. The fuck is she doing? I'm kinda jealous, actually. I wish I had a tail that could do some of the things she could. I pressed my hand down on the floor and pushed myself up. Don't know why. I had a thought to stand, but instead I shifted myself to a kneeling position too. We're face to face now. Why don't we get to see this pose she has? Oh, she does have mascara. She does have some pretty pronounced eyelashes. Yeah, we've all seen this.